Welcome to the original sea kayaking tour operator in Thailand, Sea Canoe. Sea Canoe is an environmental education company. Our number one goal is to provide you with a top quality adventure that gets you thinking about perfect nature and what your personal role is to everything around you. We have operated the most highly awarded sea kayaking business in southern Thailand for over 13 years, and we're the first company to create this kind of service for tourists. Our superb destinations include Phang Nga Bay, Krabi, Trong, Khao Sok, Deru Dao, and other areas in southern Thailand, where we take you to visit the limestone karst and caves and the surrounding wildlife and vegetation. The limestone karsts of southern Thailand were formed approximately 260 million years ago when a shallow sea, running the entire length of South Asia, slowly built up deep deposits of coral and shells, which were later buried under sediments washing in from the land. These giant crags rise from the water's edge and valley floors to vertical heights in excess of 300 meters, providing a dramatic and natural setting for rock climbers and cavers. For a relaxing cruise around the area, they also offer a splendid backdrop for the less adventurous. In the south of Thailand, the provinces of Surat Thani, Phang Nga, Krabi, and Trong have the most spectacular examples of this type of scenery. Limestone is also cave country. In Thai, the word for cave is tam, although sea chambers may be referred to with the same word as a room or hong. When the roofs of islands or other coastal caves collapse, it creates the prized, blissfully private beach and secret garden of an island donut. Our comfortable vehicle and English-speaking transfer guide will pick you up at your hotel and take you to our Ao Por Pier office, where our lead guide and paddle guide are ready to serve you. Thereafter, we will board our large escort boat and depart for our destination, Panak Island and Hong Island. While on the escort boat, our lead guide will brief you on some important information while you enjoy a cup of tea or coffee and seasonal fruit. Our guides have full knowledge of the local geography, the area's regulation, and the necessary safety precautions. They will provide you with such information as lagoon formation, how to get on the canoe and pass through the cave, and the most important rule when you visit the Hong, not to collect anything as your souvenir and please keep as quiet as possible. Cameras and videos can be taken into the canoes. A dry bag will be provided by your paddle guide. During the day, you will travel on our comfortable escort boat, crewed by a captain, 2 boat boys, 2 cooks, and our guides. Our staff-to-guest ratio of nearly 1-to-1 are the highest in the adventure travel business. Each guide will paddle 2 passengers on each boat into the caves and hongs and around some of the stunning islands of Canoe Bay. Please do not try to help your guide by pushing the canoe away from the rocks, as they are sharp and may cut your fingers or hand. The canoe, however, will simply bounce off the cave walls. We will be using flashlights in the cave so that you will be able to look around. But please remember to shine the light so that the guides can see where they are going.
Yeah, don't worry. Can you keep your hands up on? Yes. Right.
Is it?
My goodness. My goodness. Oh my God.
When we enter the caves, keep all parts of your body inside the canoe, including hands, knees, and head. It is often necessary to lie down in the canoe while in the caves. Your guide will inform you when you need to lie down. It takes a special set of circumstances that is rare even in Canoe Bay to create a tidal cave. We can pass through the caves only at certain times, depending on the tides. During high tide, the caves are underwater and largely invisible, making it very difficult or impossible to travel through them. During low tide, the cave is dry, exposing razor-sharp rocks or deep mud. Generally, our trips run between these two extremes. After visiting the first cave, enjoy some refreshments on our escort boat. With trick shows by your paddle guide. Throughout the day, you will be fed with fresh fruit, tea, coffee, and as many soft drinks as you can consume. The second round begins. Lunch is a delight. We pride ourselves on giving the best meal in the adventure travel business. To quote the Tourism Authority of Thailand, we offer a superb seafood lunch. A typical menu includes chicken and coconut shrimp, whole fried fish with sweet and sour sauce, fried chicken, yellow spice, tempura shrimp, fried chicken drumsticks, mixed vegetables, fried rice, and plain rice. We cater for vegetarians and non-fish eaters as well. Simply let us know the day before the trip.
Deep fry the sweet corn and fry mix with vegetable with oyster sauce, chicken cashew nut, chicken leg, and deep fried prawn and sweet chili on red snapper fish. Okay? And for the sauce, you see the red one.
Following lunch, there will be free time for your personal leisure. Here, you can swim or paddle the canoe on your own before we continue on to visit another cave. The third round begins. When we enter the caves, please keep your voices down. We try to stay as quiet as possible so that we do not disturb the wildlife. This will also increase your chances of seeing such animals as crab-eating monkeys, sea eagles, hawks, hornbills, egrets, and kingfishers. In addition, we operate a similar trip with a later departure, the Phang Nga Bay Sunset Dinner Trip. This trip offers the same exciting opportunity to see the caves and hongs of Phang Nga Bay, but with the chance to enjoy a delicious dinner with an exquisite view of the bay's magnificent sunset. If you would prefer to paddle yourself or wish to extend the length of your adventure, please consider the following programs. Phang Nga Self-Paddle. Escape the crowds with our sit-on-top kayak. Paddle yourself into the famous caves and lagoons of Phang Nga Bay and explore some of South Thailand's most beautiful coastlines. Phang Nga Kayak Camp, 2 days, 1 night. Our budget alternative. Based on the stunning island of Koh Yao Noi, situated only an hour by water from Phuket, the kayak camp offers an excellent back to a natural experience. Phang Nga Mini Expedition, 3 days, 2 nights. Visit remote islands and see nature up close. Khao Suk Chiao Lan Lake Expedition, 3 days, 2 nights. Sea Canoe has developed this truly remarkable trip with the assistance of park rangers and local guides, all with Sea Canoe's world-famous sense of fun and adventure. South Thailand Adventure, 6 days, 5 nights. This is definitely a sea kayaking trip. Most days you are on fresh or salt water for a typically stunning and unique sea canoe paddling experience. You will paddle through a mountain, explore coastal islands with caves, hongs, and rock gardens, enjoy wildlife observations, swim in hot springs, and have a great time playing local with your new Thai friends. Darutao and beyond, 6 days, 5 nights. This is a 6-day trip in South Thailand, starting with a trip to Darutao Island, where the TV program Survivor was recently filmed. Sea Canoe School Camp is fun, safe, educational, and culturally stimulating. We have a camp in Phang Nga Bay which can accommodate up to 50 students. It is fully equipped with camp toilets and showers and a kitchen. From here, we can conduct a variety of activities. We can also run school trips for a truly mind-blowing experience of kayaking and trekking. Our site is removed from civilization, but remains within safe distance of hospitals and medical facilities. All of our guides on the trip are either first aid or lifeguard trained. Optional extras include Muay Thai training. We find that Thai boxing is a good exercise in the morning. Thai culinary classes, or cultural visits to some of the surrounding areas. The trip also includes basic kayak training with completion certificate, specially printed t-shirts, banners, and airport transfers. Due to our high-quality operation, environmental concern, exotic destinations, great food, and outstanding staff, we have received 5 awards from international organizations. The 1995 regional winner of British Airways Tourism for Tomorrow Award, 1996 PATA Gold Award for Ecotourism, 1996 Green Globe Achievement Awards Commendation, 1997 Smithsonian Magazine ASTA Environmental Awards, 1998 Tourism Authority of Thailand Award for Best Inbound Tour Operator. Join us for your next adventure.